We feared this day would come when the lands are ruined and the champions of the light can no longer save those in need. But I will.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. I don't know why it was not fading in properly there, but I think it just, at least on my end there, it just kind of snapped in. And it was like, boom, Diablo 3. I think OBS is just acting up a little bit. This is the second time I'm trying to engage with the recording process of this game, but when I turned it on last time, I started the recording, and within a minute, I hit resume game from the main menu, and the game hard freezes. Like, my character model doesn't even spawn in. And I'm like, I've never experienced this before. This is interesting. Yeah, weird. Hopefully we don't continue to get that sort of bug, because that is a little bit disturbing, to say the least. Anyway, it looks like these guys have some new asterisks.
To help you out.
Indeed, the strongest of hands. Good sir, but I think we have some dialogue to go through. Yeah, sticky fingers, absolutely. Tell me about your sticky fingers, sir. Sir Scoundrel, if that is your real name.
How did you become a thief?
That's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
I doubt that. Greed is a simple emotion.
Basically.
You should set more reasonable goals for your acquisitions.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her.
Damn. All right, Templar. Tell me about your lessons.
You have placed too much trust in your order, Cormac.
I do not understand.
Without memory, you cannot know if their treatment was just. I suspect it was not. Everything they said may be no more than lies.
I've had similar thoughts. But does that mean everything I've done is for naught? Everything?
I mean, sometimes you gotta face the reality, man.
How do you remember these lands?
Beautiful cities towered up toward the heavens, but they were full of wickedness. The Vigerai ruled them with will's sharpest stone.
Ah, yes.
They were a great deal more vicious in my age. It pleases me to see that their influence has waned now.
Was your prophet one of them?
Oh no, he meant to punish the Vigerai. They were the first to summon demons into this land.
Now, I don't know if she's referring to Act 2 or Act 1. Because, again, we're talking to her a little bit too early because we went into adventure mode to grab some people.
How he'd sit at that table over there.
By people, I mean the gem boy. Alright, no new books from Our Lady Leah, but okay. Always worth double-checking, though, before we move on, right? Might be more history of Tristram, we don't know. Alright, I want to make some changes to my skills. Army of Dead seems pretty cool. Apparently the skill that is really, really good is Land of the Dead, but unfortunately we are just a measly level 34. We're not that cool just yet. To be able to use that. Also, Simulacrum sounds like a nutty one. I don't know what we should use. We already have Skeletal Mage for our Spender. Devour probably is pretty dope, but you know what? I kind of want to bring back good old Corpse Explosion. Explosion radius increase. Now explode up to 5 corpses close to you. I don't like that one. And then this one is the new poison one that we got called Shrapnel, which is like in front of us. I kind of think Bloody Mess is the best way to go because I think having a big circular AoE is great. It gives us a few more options in combat. And not to mention, this doesn't cost anything from our essence. And we're not absorbing corpses, so we really only have 2 ways of doing things. We're going to be either popping explosive corpses or we are going to be summoning new corpses with Revive, which I think is pretty fair. I'm going to try it out. That's a fun thing about Diablo 3. You just get to test things out and just have an overall good time. Wait. I don't remember these things being left in the game between leaving a game and coming back. Do town portals save between saves? That okay.
This is just disgusting.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we teleported back right around here. Obviously, this is a new version of that same dungeon because it re-rolls every time you turn off the game and come back. But all right. Let's see where we go from here. I'm really wow. That's so weird. I've never had that. I don't remember that ever happening before. But, I mean, that's actually really useful. Oh, man. I feel a little bit weaker, though. Even though we had, like, a bunch of huge buffs on us. We're at 1,182, 1,200 damage, or DPS. But we're still, I don't know. Master difficulty probably, again, isn't the right difficulty. I pretty much said this in every video, but in truth,
Finally, this
it is probably the most fun for balance. Oh god, here we go. Let's see if we can kill Zool, Lord of Damnation. Oh god. Oh. Get them, boys.
That is not possible.
Oops. Well, there you go. I didn't actually go too terribly. You may notice that it's actually 5:16 a.m. in the morning, so I apologize. It's probably going to be a pretty lackluster commentary for this one. I'm trying my best here. I just found out that roleplay by ItMaJP no longer is around, which kind of bummed me out, and I was like, I was originally going to record at 2 a.m., and then I just deep dived into this whole crazy bullshit that was going on with roleplay, and I'm like, oh no. That's such a shame, too, because I really loved that show, at least back in the day. I never really watched too much of the Adam Kobold stuff. I watched a lot of the Stephen Lumpkin content, and I know this is completely side content or complete tangent on the series, and I usually don't talk about other stuff outside of the game, typically, unless it's like a really good tangent. But it's kind of been on my mind, so that's why it's 5 a.m. in the morning. After doing all that deep dive, and now I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably record some Diablo because I already missed a day, which is the worst. But yeah, no, I wish best of luck to that entire team of people. That's how I watch a lot of Total Biscuit, a lot of ItMaJP, Jeff in Control Robinson, and Stephen Lumpkin in the Dark Heresy series. Highly recommend go check that out, by the way, if you're at all into tabletop roleplay, stuff like that. It is a serious bunch of fun. And I watch it every year. I watch the entirety of Dark Heresy every year just because both Jeff and Total Biscuit were pretty much huge parts of my life. And it's really sad to see both of them gone, man. Really sad to see both of them gone. Anyway, apologies for being on that weird bummer of a tangent, but it's kind of the mindset I've been in for a while, so yeah. It just happens to be the case. Regardless, though, we're going to try and break on down into this Halls of Agony. Our damage output is kind of poo-poo-doo-doo. I'm really half considering dropping the difficulty down just a little bit, make our lives a little bit easier. A little bit easier? Tiny bit? I don't know. Ooh, I love these. Man, the animation quality in this game just always blows me away. Every time.
I'm afraid not.
Get in there, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I just love having all these like baby minions at my side. I think this will lead on to the next zone. It's gotta, right? Yeah, I knew it. You can just kind of tell based on the weird jungle gym of insanity going on there. Hey, get in there.
Rend the flesh from its bones.
Go get him, boys.
Not enough essence.
Oh, God. Okay. I gotta be careful of those ice crystals. Oh, we did it. Yeah. Oh, they seem to, like, burst, like, straight to the enemies there. That's pretty cool. All right. Hell yeah, brother. All right. Oh. See, there you go. That's where we get the corpse explosion going on. And then we can just choose whether or not we want to do some of that corpse explosion or just maybe a bit more of other stuff. Just largely rely on our boys to do the dang damage. Oh yeah, I totally resurrected that dude. Wonder, is there any books on this level? It's clearly Halls of Agony 2 right over there, but at the same time, I must know. I must know if there's more lore. Ow. I'm just, to be fair, I'm just walking forward. These things don't, or, well, shouldn't kill you. I should put an emphasis on should not. Because it could absolutely happen. I've seen it happen, man. Depending on the difficulty it is, traps start getting even worse and worse. Although, then again, Diablo 3 isn't nearly as bad with its traps as, say, Diablo 2 or Diablo 1. Dude, Diablo 1 just... If there's any game that wants to kill its player the most on traps alone, I would have to say it's probably Diablo 1. The game is just pure evil. Diablo 2 gives you a fair warning, like the door creaking sound that I never caught on to, because I hear it, but then the attack immediately comes out right when I hear it. So I never quite mastered the idea of like how you would evade the trap ability. But Diablo 1 was just like, y'all, I'm just gonna murder you. Okay, that guy got eaten and turned into, like, an undead zombie called a voracious zombie. And, arguably, I think he was weaker in death than he was in life. Typically, that's supposed to be the other way around, right? Sacrifice yourself to become even more powerful when it comes to all these, like, demons and whatnot. Alright. Ooh. It's just... Hey, there's some lore over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, part 3 of the Oryx Journal. Hell yeah.
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
I like how we get some of the inner scrawlings of King Leoric. A bit more closure on the story. Like I said, I think a lot of Diablo 3, Act 1 anyway, is thank you for playing Diablo 1. But then at the same time, I think a lot of the... well, correct me if I'm wrong. I think a lot of the developers already moved on, though, from the Diablo series to make Torchlight. It was either Torchlight or... For some reason I want to think of Pillars of Eternity, but it's not Pillars of Eternity. Path of Exile, that's the one. PoE, man. All these games with PoE in the title. Pillars of Eternity is great, by the way. If you love Obsidian games, really great writing. Fantastic title. A game I need to show off on the channel at some point. Path of Exile. I wonder, anyone know if any Diablo devs went on to do that? Or was it just Torchlight that they went on to do? I can't quite remember. Torchlight 1, man. I was playing that the other day. And by the other day, I mean actually like 4 or 5 months ago. But I still remember it like it was the other day. And, man, Torchlight 1 really reminds me so much of Diablo 1. It's... it made me laugh, too, just because, all it is just one town. And then you just go down in this, like, crypt, or... It was like a cave, a crypt, a cave, whatever you would call it. I don't know. A mine? I think it was a mine. It was a mine that went deeper and deeper and deeper. And, Yeah, it was interesting. It was a really interesting game. I kind of want to play through it for you guys, because, I don't know, should I skip Torchlight 1 and go to Torchlight 2, or is Torchlight 1 any good? Again, it's made by a lot of the devs from the original Diablo 1, so I assume it would be right up the alley of the series. I know a lot of people are saying Path of Exile is a really, really, really good one to go into. Heard Path of Exile 2 got announced not too long ago. Or they're actively working on it, or like openly working on it. But like, I don't know, at the same time, every time I try and get into Path of Exile, I just get overwhelmed by the sheer amount of choices. I always feel like I'm making the wrong choices. But then again, when has that stopped me from playing Diablo, where every choice I make is probably the wrong choice? At the same time, it's the fun choice, so is it really wrong when you're having fun? I didn't think so. But yeah, I don't know. I've been really. Oh my god, the lag is real. Yeah, I've been really interested in trying other games in this genre. It's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to play through the Diablo series, because it is kind of like the granddaddy of these types of games, I find. I'm sure, obviously, Diablo 1 probably wasn't the inventor of this sort of genre, which, let's face the magic here. It's called ARPG, which is action RPG, which, if you really think about, like, the Witcher series, is an action RPG. So, like, it doesn't really fit that mold too well, entirely. Of being, like, all isometric ARPGs are the same because of Diablo 1. It's like, no, well, the genre has truly evolved over time to become 1,000,001 different things, right?
No.
Wow, don't say no to me, Necromancer. I see how it is. Anyway, get in there. Drop the bomb. I gotta really start absorbing from these guys so I can start spawning some skeletons. There we go. Oh, crap. Oh, no. That was such a striking pose, though. It kind of worked out for me. Free screenshot. Oh, right, the Unholy Thralls. Oh, my God. It's me, or are the enemies here, like, 4 times tougher than all the enemies we've faced before? I take it they all scale with me, too, right? So that's kind of also important. Are we already, like, beelining it straight to the next area? Well, we might as well clear out a path. Yeah, it's just right here, goddamn. Goes right over to Highlands Passage.
Not enough essence.
How much damage does this do? 350%. And then it's spread out. So yeah, if we do the shotgun blast, do the shotgun grab. Shotgun blast. Corpses now explode away from you, hitting all targets in a cone. Corpse explosions, damage turns into poison. So you don't get any damage changes. This one, where it's now corpses up to 5 close to you, will deal 525% damage at 20 yards. Maybe this one might actually be better. The same yardage. Yeah, actually, to be fair, target an area, explode up to 5 corpses within 11 yards. But this one is nearest corpses within 20 yards. Or the explosion is within 20 yards, same as the other one. Let's try it out. Let's give it a shot. Now, the idea will be is I need to stay on top of my dude here. Oh, wait. Ah! I remember this place, though. Yeah, let me absorb your soul. Swallow your soul. Swallow your soul. All right, get in here. The dude's just chilling. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Well, safe to say that was my fault. All right, now I get right in here. Hey, there you go. Now we got some poison dots. Can't say if it's a good thing. Seems all right, though. Wasn't there supposed to be... I thought there was supposed to be like a little mini quest here, but I guess not. I definitely remember the zombies spawning at the bottom, but I already... Oh. Yeah. There's no dude to cut their head off, though. Ugh. Unfortunate. No guillotine for me. In this gulag. Is that what this is? A gulag? Gulag's where you take people to go get hanged or something, right? Or is the gulag like in Call of Duty where it's the place you go to respawn, boys? Well, time to wait. time to throw rocks at each other. That's the gulag. My favorite, man, okay, let's go on another tangent. My favorite shit in that Call of Duty Warzone, man, is just the fact that you can throw rocks at the players that are doing the 1v1 in the middle of the gulag. That shit makes me laugh so hard. And I'm pretty sure it full-on stuns them for like a millisecond too, so if they're like aiming or something, it drops the ADS, and you're like, you just get to be an absolute monster. Oh! There's goblins. I don't see the goblins though. Oh god, well, death might await for us here. Oh no! They're doing us dirty, boys. It's ice fools. No! Oh, we still got treasure goblins. Alright, get over here. Explodey boys. Oh god, oh, this is, ooh. This is not good. Alright. Oh my gosh. I'm spamming the Q. Alright. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice everything to the dark gods. Oh my god, we got him. Well, I guess we sacrificed and we won. Can't believe it. We just got a legendary amulet. That's huge. Dude, hell yeah, dude. This master difficulty is legit. Alright, let's just quickly and adeptly. Oh, we can't check our gear while we're enthralled with the creation of whatever this is. Alright, well, this is still pretty huge. Squirt. Oh, my son Squirt. He did, though. Oh.
Foes are many.
Do you tire?
No, I do not tire of anything.
Yeah, I just don't tire, bro. While not taking damage dealt... Sorry. While not taking damage, damage dealt is increased by up to 100%. And damage taken is increased by up to 50%. Alright. I mean, obviously we're taking damage there because I was trying to kill the goblins, but, you know, it worked out in the end. This is a good headpiece, man. This is a real good headpiece. This is the issue that, of course, the Orc's Crown being the way it is. Now, I will say, I think when you convert this into whatever the perk is, which is exclusively the orange text you see there, it raises it to the maximum. So we could theoretically have the Orc's Crown's effect just on. I don't really know how it works with that legendary or no, just gem bonus though. But yeah, it's really interesting. I guess maybe it would just be like your headpiece will get a bonus of gems, or from gems rather. Wow. Okay, a recovery just goes to God tier there. I think it's worth the 0.7% loss overall. I'll take the slight L on the damage there. Hey, slightly better ring. Surprisingly, Leoric Signet, not as what it's cracked up to be, but that's okay. And yeah, this amulet, although not amazing in terms of like recovery or toughness, but it's just kind of nice to have. Squirt's necklace, and of course the 100% damage increase. Sure, we're gonna get hit a little bit harder, but you know the trick is to not get hit, and everyone knows that I'm the master at not getting hit ever. So I'm gonna be nailing this one. Oh man, this is the necklace for me. That's right. The Agony not get hit rule. I follow that very closely. And look at that, we got some lore.
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
Man, that'd be gross if your eye fell on him. Gotta make sure that stays in there. All right, what is up here? I got some torture tools, my favorite. I always appreciate a few extra torture tools in my arsenal. Oh, you guys are gonna get it now. Oh no!
Fancy attacks.
All right, boys. Oh god, there are a bunch of multiplying dudes. Fight skeletons with skeletons. This is the way, my boys. This is the way.
You did that.
Friggin' massacre of 26 kills when I'm completely out of my depth in this difficulty. But I've done it. I've done it.
Become a god. There is no returning.
A god that can't carry things. This is why I get the Bondolier's perk in, not perk, mod in Skyrim, man, so I can carry 10 billion items any given time. That shit's the best. That shit is the best. All right, anything I need to be holding on to other than maybe this headpiece? I'm gonna go with hold on to the headpiece. And before someone's like, by the way, that item you just threw out was technically better. Oh my god. Another we got another two-handed item. So yeah, DPS should go up theoretically. Or well, yeah, no, it's very obvious. Dude, look at these freaking shoulder pieces. Oh, we're already wearing them. Look at these freaking shoulder pieces, dude. Look, freaking badass. That's so weird though that we can get those teleportation, like when we teleport out and then we log out and we come back in, we keep the teleportation circle. Like that's a huge step up from previous games, and I don't think that was implemented in like at launch for this title. Again, the launch of Diablo 3 on PC was a nightmare. I personally disliked 90% of it. Like I just liked that it was Diablo 3 and the cutscenes were cool, and I really kind of enjoyed the story, even though I was kind of, you know, I was someone that had very little knowledge of what happened in Diablo 1 and 2. And this entire act has been a devotion to Diablo 1, so it's been an absolute blast, like, revisiting it and going through it. But, like, all that was lost on me, and even still, I enjoyed, you know, that story aspect of the game. But, goddamn, the gameplay was just, like, a slog to get through. It was just such a nightmare. Like, the skill changing was great. That was a lot of fun. I didn't mind it too much. But, the auction house just killed it for me. And getting, like, the crappiest loot in the world. At least now, like, we're getting cool shit, dude. We're getting cool shit. Like, look, all these freaking legendary items we've already gotten on this character. We're just chilling out, having a blast. Freaking great, dude. But anyway, guys, we're 28 minutes in. I'm going to wrap up the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go sleep because the PlayStation thingy's going on today, and I want to go check it out. Apparently, there's going to be more gameplay in there than has been shown before on the PS5. I don't know if anyone out there is a console boy, but I mean, I like I grew up on consoles, man. I mean, I may prefer PC nowadays, but I still play console games all the time. Hell, I played Persona on the channel. Persona 4 Golden apparently is rumored to come out on June 13th. Oh my god. I can't wait. Other than that, though, thank you everyone for watching. I'm Macabane101, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy.